Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So I've gotten a lot of requests to turn on the unit, and I'm also going to go ahead and include a review of this, overall review. We've been using this now for a little bit of time now, so I can pretty much give an honest review on it and how I like it. I do still have experience with the Motorola APX-900 that is also a P25 radio, and this does outshine that in a lot of ways. So, but let's go ahead and get right into the turning on. So when you turn this unit on, it comes up with Motorola Solutions, and then it will blink red and green up here at top, kind of like goes into whether it's a test mode or a connectivity situation. So I'll turn it back on for you. It'll blink or steady red, and then it'll blink red and green. There you go. So, and then on the front here, that's your signal to the towers, because this is on a network of towers. Communication towers, same as the sheriff's office, fire rescue, such like that. It's not monitored. We don't have a dispatch for this particular radio, but it is used on the county network. In the top right hand corner, you do have your battery meter. It does not give percentages, it just gives the 4 bars. Battery on this is going to be the Achilles heel on this particular radio. You can pretty much get 1 day out of it. That's it. You can get probably close to about 8 to 9 hours. So that is probably the biggest thing. Is you're not going to get full, probably not even a full 12-hour day out of this battery. Let's see here. We did come with several different batteries when we ordered it. Doesn't tell. That's the information on the battery. I was looking to see if it told you the isn't it like a milliamp or something. But it's a very small battery. I mean, that's it's not real big, so you're only limited to the size, and that kind of helps with weight on this unit, because this is very, very light compared to the XTS 2500 that I still use in my volunteer position. So quite an upgrade. Does have your selector switch up here, so you have your channels 1 through 16. However, you don't have the little flippy thing to flip it from A, B, and C. So how do you flip it from A, B, and C? Is on your buttons here. So zone up and okay, and you can also change it that way. Turn that down. That's also a different way. I'm not sure how that comes up, but I guess because it was unprogrammed, so let's do it again. So you can zone up. I don't know what department that is, but if you get to a part where it's unprogrammed, see, now my zone buttons are gone, so I can't go back, and then this button here will then let you select. Also, you have to sit and hold. We'll talk about that in a second, but that's actually kind of convenient that you have to sit here. You can't just say I'm pushing all day long and nothing's moving. So that does prevent it from changing on you very easily. So you do have to sit there and hold it. You can exit and go back to the unprogrammed. So let's go back up to A. There you go. So that is helpful. That you can't accidentally change the channel, change the zone, and then it does have Bluetooth connectability on this unit. However, we don't have any Bluetooth headsets. I want to try this with the. I have like wireless headphones, and wanted to see how that would work. But you can turn it on Tells you the devices it's paired. But I don't know that it would work with the wireless headphones. I haven't tried it, mainly because I don't know. I don't want to. I'll have to try it on a channel that doesn't work, or like a talk around channel or something. But this does have built-in Bluetooth, whether it works with just any headset or it has to be Motorola's Bluetooth wireless headset, or they also make a wireless extension mic that I know like our Sheriff's Motor guys use. So that's about all the options really on this unit. There is no, there's no home button. I can't show you what home. I can't show you because we don't have some of the functions, so not all the functions. I know with our XTS's, some of these buttons do actually work because we pretty much have the same concept. We don't have the actual push buttons. We just have the directional buttons, home buttons, different things like that. But we do have the flippy switch for ABC selector, or excuse me, I should say ABC selector switch. But we can also use the home button to, if we wanted to monitor 2 different channels, or we can set one channel as like our home channel, which obviously that's what that's for. And then we can switch to another channel. Say you wanted to, I believe, go up one, which means a talk around channel. You can just click back on, click on the home button, and it works. So side buttons, we already went through that with the first video. Nothing that I really know that happens when you push them or hold them. Just beeps. Obviously, I'm not going to have to push to talk. The purple button just lights it up and dims it. So that's what the purple button does in that particular setting. Let's see if I can hold it. So what does it do? Nope, doesn't do anything else. And then I'm not sure what this function is, but you can click and hold the orange officer down button, which does not work. I'm obviously pushing that and it's not, sending it to an emergency channel. But if anybody knows what that is, like I said, I don't. So wasn't really explained what that does, but something to do with I believe I've heard something about broadcasting to different towers at the same time or something. So like I said, in the police radio, that orange button means officer down or emergency button. You push that. I will go ahead and say this is a XTS belt clip. It fits. So those of you who have old Motorola accessories, it does fit with the new batteries. Obviously, this is an Impress. This was also from an Impress, so I'm going to go ahead and safe to say, as long as it comes from an Impress battery, it's going to work. The only thing I will say is it is not as solid. So see how I'm pushing up and down? That's barely moving. This one, it will move quite a bit actually. See how much that moves? It works because I get tired. I have 2 batteries, so I leave this clip on this one and I leave this one on this one, and I just swap the batteries. I don't have to sit here and play with the little metal tab and swapping out the belt clips all the time, because I do use the belt clip. I have one guy who uses a radio holster. I am going to do a video on that as well, just to show that there is holsters out there for the APX-900. I think I have the company name. I'll provide it once I find it, but you can get a custom leather fireman strap for this. We do have one that one of my guys used. How's it holding up? It's holding up very well. It's gotten a little bit dirty. This one's got some dirt and paint and stuff all over it just from being used. Volume switch is awesome. I definitely like that capability. So I can't complain there, but I will say, like I said, the battery is a little bit shorter lifespan than the XTS. But that's about it. That's the different features. Like I said, you can change the selector 1 through that, A, B, and C. So one of the biggest things that I don't like is this actually. So when you are sitting in a vehicle, what I find, because I wear this on my right hand side, if you are up against the, I'm a little bigger guy obviously, if you're up against the seatbelt, these buttons will push, and so will this button. So this will actually hit just perfectly. It's pushed up against that, and then it will just keep doing that, and that's how I know something's happened. That I found has been my biggest issue with this. I know with the XTS, we were also having issues with that happening, and we were able to take them back to our shop and have them program one of these buttons to make it, press and held it, and it locked the front keypad. So I do need to get that done. I just haven't done that because I don't think anybody else having an issue but me. So it's kind of, I probably just take my personal radio up there and get it lock screen. But that is one of the biggest issues with having this. If you do this and you're a bigger guy, or if you're worried about it changing channels on you, I would definitely see about getting one of these buttons programmed to be lock screen. And that is probably one of the biggest issues I don't like about this. The battery issue is fine because we have multiple batteries. I keep one of them charged, and then just pull it off and slap it in. So that's not really the biggest issue. As long as you get extra batteries, if you're concerned about battery life, just when you order extra battery units. Battery light, and this may be a Motorola thing. This will disappear, and we've got about 9 of these, I think, and I went to grab. This is mine actually, because I knew it was working, but the other ones were all gone. It was missing. Battery light. How do you get that back on? Is you have to put the battery in. Let me go look at it real quick. You have to take the battery and put it in the charger. If it hasn't been done for a while, you have to recondition it, or idleization mode. This supposedly takes 8 to 12 hours. I haven't sat there and paid attention, but that's what the steady yellow means on the charging base. And that's the steady yellow. It's steady yellow, but it does have I think they combine green and red to make yellow, those two lights, but that's the steady yellow. So once you do that, it will the battery light will come back on. So if you have that issue, that's what's going on. So overall, I am very happy with the APX-900. We've had no issues. We've had issues with the towers going down, whether it was from an overload or something happened. We've had that issue, but that affected everybody, not just this radio. It affected the sheriff's office. I think it affected fire rescue. That's not very good when the system goes down. But I hope you guys like this follow-up review function video. I know a lot of people are requesting this. I do apologize it took this long to get that. It's been over a year since I did that first video. Like I said, I do apologize. We were very busy. I finally got a chance to sit down and do that for you also. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.